Welcome to Miss Well Energetic. My name is Brianne Gittins. I am the founder, the editor, the everything Miss Well Energetic means. Okay, today's video is this controversial? I don't know. Disclaimer. First I have to say disclaimer for this video. You can be delusional, but be safe. Trust your gut, and if you're in a situation, try your best to figure out the best solution for you to exit it. So I just want to say that because before I get into this video, because this video is supposed to be a fun video, let's get into how to be a delulu girl. Delulu is delusional. I think that it's okay to be delusional. I just did my disclaimer. I had to. Being delusional is so much fun. I love it personally. I think being delusional it's beneficial to your health. I think being a little crazy and like, oh God, that's crazy that you think that's gonna happen for you. That's crazy. I'm like, no. I think that being delusional is so beneficial to your mental health because sometimes you just need to let go. You need to heal. And the only way to heal sometimes is to let go and be in a fantasy, romanticize some situations. There's nothing wrong with that. So I think being a delulu girl knows what she's getting herself into. She knows that she's herself. But it is 10 times, is 10 times higher than she actually is. Okay, let's get into this video. Okay. Yeah, I don't like it. You don't like it. Okay, let's start over again. Cause I don't want to let's start over again. Okay, I started at 40 again. Welcome to how to be a delulu girl. A delulu girl is a girl who is delusional about everything. And I think that in today's society, we need to be a little delulu. And there's nothing wrong with being delulu. I believe that you need to be a little bit, you need fantasy, you need romanticizing comes together. That's what you get, delulu. Being delusional, there's nothing wrong with being delusional. Sometimes it's better than being in the real world. A little fantasy never kills nobody, It is romanticizing your life in a way that is clearly delusional. Sometimes you just have to be over confident over things. It may work out, it may not work out. So being delusional is just a key to open yourself up. Okay, so let's start with number 1. Romanticize your life full time. I feel like being a delulu girl, you have to be romanticizing things, You have to make things better than they actually are. So you're going to be a little bit on that romantic side. So your everyday coffee is going to be you, maybe with blank, or maybe with you with, I don't know. We have so many fantasies in our lives, so fantasize it out, what, I am a rich girl. I come from a rich home. I do that one too. I'm like, I'm the richest girl on the planet. I am the most beautiful girl in the world. And there's nothing wrong with romanticizing it, making yourself seem bigger than life. There's nothing wrong with that, Sometimes you need to give yourself the princess treatment full time and be like, Hey, I am a delulu girl. I am a bit delusional, but you know what? I'm happy. Number 2, it's real, but you don't care. You know, being delulu, you make it seem like it's real, but it really isn't. So, why care? Why care what anybody has to say? Be delusional. Be delusional, like, hey, I'm gonna get that job. I'm gonna get that lifestyle. I'm going to buy that designer bag. Sometimes you gotta be delusional about it. You gotta put yourself out there, and the universe might give it back to you, but it's good not to care at the same time. You know what? I'm gonna get my designer bag, and you know what? I may sound delusional, but you know what? If I do the work, save my money, I can make that a possibility. You know, so you never really know how things are gonna work out. So why not be delusional about it? You know what? Yeah, this could work out if I give this my all. Number 3, your mindset is pure fantasy. Yes, your mindset is pure fantasy, because fantasy is part of being delusional because it's not real. And the best part of not being real is you being delusional makes it real to you. You know, there are so many ways you can be delusional. You know, sometimes it is just you protecting yourself. And protecting yourself, it means making things up. And making things up, or exaggerating things, or making things seem bigger than life, help you. Just help you to your core. You're making these changes. You're making changes to yourself, and these help you in a way, because it will shift your mindset. Your perspective will change. So live in that pure fantasy world, and you never know what you could get. But also come down to earth and look at your reality, because reality is not bad too. Number 4, be optimistic. I feel like optimism is part of the delulu description. Being optimistic means you being unapologetically yourself. Just being happy, you know, letting things flow. Your energy flows, you know, you're excited. You know, anything is possible. That is the mindset of a delulu girl, because at the end of the day, you can make anything happen. You know, sometimes you have to be delusional about it. Sometimes it could be a crazy thing, but like, you know what, a crazy idea that you have, but at the end of the day, it could happen. You never know. We live in a world where anything is kind of possible in a way, but we do have limitations. I'm not saying limitations are not there. There are limitations, but you just have to hack the system for yourself and crack the code. And cracking the code means, I have no idea, because I've never cracked the code before. So there are so many ways to crack the code. But optimism is so important. It's important to be happy. It's important to let things flow. And I just think that being optimistic is the key. Okay, number 5 is allow your heart Number 5 is follow your heart, not logic. And I believe this. I feel like sometimes you have to follow your heart. You have to do what your heart tells you. Logic is right here. It works overtime. It's going to tell you things, but sometimes you just have to follow your heart. Take that risk. Even if you fail, take a risk. Put yourself out there. Because at the end of the day, you lived. There is proof, there's evidence that you did something. Even through it worked out, it didn't work out, there's proof that you did it. And you can continue to trust yourself. And when you trust yourself, you know how things will work out. You know what situations that are good for you. You know what situations are bad. Your needs and wants will come out of that. So sometimes you just have to follow your heart. Fall. There may be success and there may be failures. Logic will always be there. Your logic is at the back of your head or the front of your head. It will tell you things. But you just have to listen and make the choice for yourself and be a little delusional about it. Number 6 is pretend everything is perfect. I feel like this is a good one. I feel like pretend every Number 6 is pretend everything is perfect. Being a bit delusional means you live in a perfect world. Everything works out for you. Your manifestation is there. Your affirmations are there. Everything is perfect. Is a bit delusional. Well, this is fantasy. This is your mindset dressing everything up, making everything seem bigger than life. I love the idea that everything's perfect. The truth is, not everything is perfect. And being a little delusional opens your mind. It does. I think that at the end of the day, you're like, oh my God, I'm a rich girl. I have this going for me, It helps you relax in a way. Everything just is perfect, I have this going for myself. I don't have to justify things. I'm living my best life, and sometimes you have to fake it till you make it. So there's nothing wrong with pretending that everything's okay. It's a way to protect yourself, protect your mind, protect your heart. Sometimes we just need to live in a fantasy world. We need to escape from our current reality and go to a delusional place. And come back to reality. Go back to delusional. It's the best of both worlds. That is how to be a delulu girl and how to embrace the mindset. I am taking back because I feel like I need to be more delusional because I feel like I hold things in. And I'm like, I'm holding these things in. I'm like, I want this to happen. I'm like, sometimes you gotta be delusional about it. You just have to let the universe know I want this. But you know what? I'm currently gonna be delusional. I'm gonna enjoy my journey. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.